So, some of the causes for the American Revolutionary War was that it was expensive. You know, the war before that was between the British and the French, and obviously, like I said before, wars are expensive because you got to pay the soldiers and got to pay for all the supplies for that and stuff. So after the war, they needed to figure out a way to get all that money back. So what the British did was they taxed the colonists that were over in the New World, America. And some of these taxes were like, taxes on tea, sugar, anything printed. And another cause for why the people the colonists went up against the British was they wanted full citizenship because they helped the British fight the French and stuff, and they didn't get full citizenship, so they thought that was unfair.
Some other causes were the corrosive acts, or the intolerable acts, and those were the quartering of soldiers, which allowed soldiers to walk up to a house and say, "I'm going to stay here for the night, give me some food and a place to sleep." And the dissolve of colonial governments, and the king inserted his own likable governors, and a whole bunch of taxes were also introduced, like the Tea Acts, the Sugar Acts, and the Stamp Act. And also is a book written by Thomas Paine, which is called Common Sense. The other things leading up to the Revolutionary War was in 1763, the French and Indian War, which is the 7-Year War, and the colonists were the fighters because Britain didn't send their troops over, and England won that. In 1770 was the Boston Massacre, like 4 people died.
A lot of people, big massacre, man.
Nothing compared to today.
No.
In 1773 was the Boston Tea Party, which we'll talk about later.
Yep.